Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome back to World of Horror. So, on today's episode, we're trying a new resolution size. So normally what I do is I set my monitor to 1920 by 1080, because that's the resolution that World of Horror seems to play best at least as far as, like, readability on your end goes. However, recently I've been messing with the canvas size and the scaled size, which is basically the output. And so theoretically, this should look fine. This should just be a 1920 by 1080 video. And there might be like a little weird graphical stretch here or there, but it should theoretically be fine. So we're gonna play Koigi, because I like playing Koigi. I didn't think I'd ever say that, but I massively underestimated him. We're gonna do Medical History Kathakatazru. I didn't really like Koigi when I first started playing the game. Mainly because his dexterity was terrible, and back then you just leveled dex and you won. So second enemy, Mr. Takahashi, second mystery, strength check, and charisma check. So this is interesting, because the strength check is pretty easy, and the charisma check with leadership is going to be easy as well. We do have to remember both of our second things, though. So when you play Koigi, he's very uniquely situated to essentially go into either the small candle or the heavy-duty flashlight, and then just win the game relatively easily. And so what I usually like to use as the deciding factor, if we can see Moriko here real quick, is that when you go to the lighthouse, you check for the VR symbol, the little like squiggly and then the R. I call it virtual reality. You check for that symbol, which it's not here. If you get that symbol, that means you need a light source in order to you know, get through without taking damage. And so that usually means heavy-duty flashlight, but in this case, we could get the small candle if we wanted to. And I think that's what we're actually going to try to do, which this might be a little bit crazy, but I would like to... We got rid of the dog. Like, that's... You know I'm serious when I get rid of the dog. Like, this is real gamer hours. Now, that does mean we lose access to the compass, which is a little bit of a shame. But, you know, it's a good thing to mix it up every once in a while. And I do think that... So, Sailors and Mermaids, Arms, Eels, and Spine-Chilling Story. So we could do Spine-Chilling Story first if we wanted to. We could try to get... So here's the thing. If we do Spine-Chilling Story first, that means that we want to get Jar of Blood. If we do Kana first, then that means we want to buy the small candle immediately. I think that we could get away with trying to do Scissors first. I think we will. So that means that we're not gonna take... Whoops! Hold on, are we still rolling here? I accidentally, This game isn't borderless, so I accidentally just, like, went out of the screen and clicked on the settings mode for OBS, which made me a little scared there. But it's actually been a hot minute since I've had two monitors. It feels really good to have them back. So we're gonna do Scissors first. You can kinda... So here's the thing. Koigi has a great starting stat line. Like, dexterity is a good stat, don't get me wrong. But when you have knowledge and strength, you don't really need it. And knowledge and perception have the most skill checks in the game. So the fact that he only has 2 bad stats, it's perfectly fine. Like, Koiji's a good boy. And he has... Now, the wooden bat is terrible, but it's good enough for our purposes here. Like, this is probably one of the worst stat lines in the game. A 70% base chance to hit with 100 speed, that's god-awful. Like, it's not even... Like, strength weapons are not good, except for the you-know-what, which you see, like, once in a blue moon. So that's pretty cool. But one of the things that I like, I think Koichi is actually one of the, and I need to play more to actually get this down, but I think Koichi is one of the more consistent characters on Harbinger of Doom, because one of the things that I value the most is having a respectable strength stat to where you can brace for impact and still attack. Strength as a primary stat, where you have it on like your weapon and your brace, is terrible because, I mean, just look at this. We have 7 strength and we can only attack twice. This is 79 time units per hit. That's completely disastrous. It is so bad. We have 7 strength, which is above average. We have a 7 strength, which is above average, and we cannot strong attack and basic attack. It is so incredibly bad. So we're gonna bump both these up to 80s and just kind of hope for the best. It's not exactly the good play, because we could absolutely miss. We didn't, but I made that play under the assumption that we would miss, mainly because we have the bottle of water. The bottle of water can, if you play your cards right, give you, well, so let's see. At the bath, you get +1, you get +1/+1. You can then drink the bottle of water, so that's 2. You can refill the bottle of water and drink it again, so that's 3. And then you can take bonus stamina from the bath, and that's 4. So it's largely a pyramid and then a dude bending over. So thankfully, we did not get hit there twice. We only got hit once. So when we're fighting something like Ritsuko-chan, it's a little less bad. Although she does have 30 power, which is nasty. This is another reason why the wooden bat is so bad. A 70% chance to hit on a 100 speed weapon is so bad. If you're using a 100 speed weapon, that should have a 90 base chance to hit. Like, I'm sorry. Like, this is a god-awful weapon, and we can only really use it because, I mean, we kind of planned around using it, and a lot of the enemies in here do stamina damage, and we can recover quite a lot of stamina damage, so it just sucks, man. It just, is not a good weapon. Now, it is +1 funds. This is a 70% chance to hit. That's disgusting. Okay, swollen joint. What is this? Can't run from comp. That's literally, who cares? Like, literally nobody cares about that. We want a kick here, I think. Guarantee the kick hits. So she'll go down to 7. Oh, no, that's not good enough, dude. We can't kick twice. We have to do this. Oh, we can only do 60% chance. That's so bad. But it's still the correct play to do. Wow. That doesn't matter as much, actually. This is, like, really horrible. This is, whoops. This is one of the reasons why the wooden bat is so bad. We're having to rely on a 60. Oh. I really should just save the thing at this point. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Can we even do this? No, we can't. That's so gross. That's so gross. Oh my god. Okay, that's... Alright, Koichi is one of the most consistent characters on Harbinger of Doom. Don't listen to me. That was partially... So if you wanted to win that run, here's what you do. You go to Kana first, buy the small candle, and then just steamroll your way through the rest of the game. That's what you do. That's absolutely disgusting what just happened there. That's... We'll never speak of that previous 10 minutes ever again. You hear me? That didn't happen. Hello, everyone. My name is Webweaver. Welcome to World of Horror. So on this first episode, for this first run of today, we have to remember our second enemy, Super Smash Bros., Pan's Labyrinth, Virtual Reality, and Second Mystery. So both of those are relatively easy to do because one of them's already done because of the camera, and the other one just needs a single level. So because we need a light source, I do believe that instead of going for the small candle, we will go for the heavy-duty flashlight, the heavy bonk, if you will. There's just something so entertaining to me about, like, fighting an eldritch monstrosity by beating them over the head with a flashlight. Because I've held one of those things before, man. They're heavy. Like, I've had, like, when I was a kid, we had, like, an industrial one. Like, a very heavy flashlight. And, I mean, it wasn't very good because, you know, it was, like, 15 years ago. But, you know, it was heavy. Like, you could hit somebody with that and it would hurt. But, so it's kind of novel to see it, oh, what have I done? Oh, what have I done? Okay, is it still working? I clicked out of, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna lower the screen region of OBS, because I keep, like, I'm not used to having a monitor this size, so I'm just kind of, like, going over here, and then out the window, and then into the next window, and then I click a studio mode and settings button in OBS, and it scares the crap out of me, dude. So anyways, we've done everything, right? We haven't got Moriko yet, I don't think. Have we got Moriko? I don't remember. We've done it so many times. We've already been to the bath. Let's take the money. Get Dracula. We haven't even checked the mysteries yet, but we're gonna do an in-town mystery first. So we have 3 mysteries that take us out of town, technically. And so it's pretty nasty to get, roads closed if we don't get these banged out of the way quickly. So let's get some money. Branded is interesting. It has the chance to lose us the game, but it also has a chance to do absolutely nothing. It honestly just kind of depends what the game feels like doing. So that's fun, but we can kind of play around it. I mean, we're already like... Huh. It seems like the person involved with the current case was a prize-winning swimmer. So that's cool. The lads who are swimming champions went into the forest to film a documentary. I don't know if branded stacks. I mean, I guess we'll find out. Welcome to the rice field. The crops waver in the breeze following your every movement. I do like that one comparison where sacrificing your friend to an eldritch entity is... Oh, we didn't do the side quest, that's right. Probably should have done that. But we're still gonna level up anyways, I think. Because we're gonna get, we're probably gonna get into a combat here. Oh my god. We're definitely gonna level up. But I do love that comparison. Sacrificing your friend to an eldritch deity is only 50% scarier than grass. That got a chuckle out of me. So, Ribcage Woman is one of the easier enemies to deal with in the game. However, she's a 2-turn kill regardless, because we can only do 10, yeah. So what we want to do is we want to brace for impact and then guarantee that this hits. The heavy-duty flashlight is so good. Like, in comparison with the garbage that we were using like 5 seconds ago, like, just look at how great this is. Like, let me just introduce you to the heavy bunk right here, alright? The same damage as the wooden bat. It is 15 time units faster, and it has 5% better hit chance. Like, that's just, and it counts as a light source, so it helps you with skill checks. It's just incredible. Like, I have no idea why strength weapons are so bad, but they are. Now, here's the thing, we kind of want to... This is a strength check, right? Yo, let's go. This is kind of the galaxy brain, like the too large for any human skull to support. But it's actually, because of all the skill checks that we've succeeded, it's kind of a good thing that we didn't kind of like narrow down our field of exploration to kind of point us in the right direction. So Leech Girl is the second enemy in the game. So we can probably not kill her in 1 turn because, yeah, it has more accuracy, but it only has 5 more accuracy. That's not that good. So we're gonna brace for impact, especially because that is 2 to all, and then we'll get that up to a 95% chance. Should be perfectly fine. And then we can just do 2 95%. So we can actually do nothing more because we're at our 8 action limit, so it's 95 all day. Get me get me a pancake all day. Is that what they call it? And by they, I mean Hell's Kitchen. I haven't watched Hell's Kitchen in so long. Like, I have watched probably every season because I am an insane person. And I just kind of, like, this year, I mean, I was just kind of done with it, man. Like, invisibility is interesting. And by that, I mean get out of my inventory. We're on Cathach Atasaru. Hello. Hey. So, it's free money, I guess. We're gonna wait until we can give a jar of blood, and then we'll sell. So this is one of the things, this is an interaction that I really enjoy, is that, I mean, I really love stuff like this. Like, we have an item, we could sell it, we could get money, so we could avoid the jar of blood, which in a lot of cases would probably be a good thing. But because we have stamina to spare, we can quite literally hold on to it and not sell it. And then once we give the jar of blood up, then we can sell it and buy a compass, I think. That's probably what we want to do, right? Oh, man. Almost every single perk is Koiji's. Deduction is okay, I guess. It's 25 more EXP? Is that right? I don't actually remember. I did figure this out, how much it was, but I think... No, it's like 20 more EXP, right? I can't remember. We're gonna pick it, so it doesn't really matter, but... We're gonna go up to 7 reasons, so I'd rather take a stat here. Definitely take knowledge. We don't have to worry about passing the, Oh, am I the fool? I really gotta get into the habit of doing the thing first. So actually, no, we're gonna be at 12.5, which is a little bit bad. But, we could, change our history up, but probably won't. Oh, we've got Fear Festival now. That's great. That's fantastic. I didn't actually remember we had Fear Festival, but we do. And so any complaint that I used to have is now gone, because it's, because we got Fear Festival, so it's like, that's fine. We even have a weapon for Fear Festival, too, which is, like, it's just that good. So as long as they don't want to help us... So as long as they don't need a Rubik's Cube, we'll definitely... So this is another fun part, is we made our Jar of Blood slightly worse, but we got Hermit, who could be really helpful. No. We're gonna get the Spiral Hoodie, because we're probably not gonna buy the Compass. Because we have Deduction, so I don't think we have to buy the Compass. I mean, we could if we wanted to, but I don't think, like... I'm not particularly worried about... By the way, Fear Festival is the second mystery, so it's a Leech Girl and Fear Festival. Put that in your brain. Just hammer that in there. Don't actually do that, because that would hurt a lot. But, you know, the expression. Let's see here. So, we've unlocked another attack boost. So, I keep forgetting that this is called attack boost. I always call it preparing, or like, I always just call it preparing. To me, both of these are the same name. Because, I mean, they basically do the both. They, like, 3 of these is the equivalent of this, right? Well, not really, actually, because 3 of these is cheaper than that, but you know what I mean. So, I just both call them prepare. Which is wrong, because this is attack boost. You should say attack boost. Let's see what we're gonna do here. I wasn't really paying attention to what she's actually got going on with her. So we can definitely take this damage, and then we can just... there might have been a better line there, but I don't care about... The difference between 13 stamina and 10 stamina is something that I don't care about. We should be healing. We're not gonna get... We got 2 bad allies in a row. So... Alright, so we're there. We'll try to recruit a good ally. If it's damage... Wow, we failed the... That's a perception check, huh? If we get... Okay, we didn't really have to think about that too much. You could actually say, like, hey, take a Sato so that you can get +2 reason, but nah. Maybe if we had Kairi and we had self-care, or self-therapy, then I think that would work out pretty well for us. But we don't, so let's just not get... Let's not do anything fancy. This is a perception check. Let's go. So we're going to level up again because of the thing. Hermit translating is fantastic. We could have actually, in hindsight, taken one of them for 4% Doom because we got the Hermit event, but I don't know if you can plan around that, because it's one event. Like, it's good that we got it, and if we win, that is probably going to contribute to it, but because we got the Hermit event, we can... we have to do 20 damage, so we're doing 8, so 3 turns. So we take 10 Doom. That's about normal. So I think that's fine. I think the Spiral Hoodie is probably one of the strongest items in the game, right? Like, I think... We actually should have recovered Reason there. That was a misplay. We should have gone to 9-6 for sure. There is no Tireless for this, probably because we rested at the inn. But, I mean, that's perfectly fair. Like, you don't have to make Fear Festival a better mystery. Like, it's already the most friendly mystery to, players in the game, right? You definitely don't need to, There is a Charisma check there, isn't there? I'm pretty sure there is. But I don't quite remember. We can... I mean, screw it, dude. We have the opportunity to just go crazy. We have deduction, so it should be fine. No, there is no charisma check. It's only It's only knowledge and strength. And Mr. Takahashi. And remember, it's Leech Girl and it's Leech Girl and Fear Festival, so that's fine. Yeah, I think the biggest worry probably is Doom and Reason. Because if we heal the Reason, then we gotta worry about Doom. But we got the Spiral Hoodie, so it's like, Doom's kind of a little bit sus, not gonna lie. So we could ignore Vigil, because even if we get roads closed, I mean, it's not really a good, like... Actually, you know what? Let's do Pervert. We got 11 knowledge. And worst comes to worst, we could always clutch throw the bandage. That's possible. Do you want to lose 2 reason? Screw it, sure. We'll lose 2 reason to, dab on the... This heals... This is one of the ones that heals you, right? Yes, it is. Some of the +1 reason events don't heal you. And it's kinda annoying that they do not consistently do that. So this is... Do we have an Eldritch Enemy coming up? I don't think we do. I think this is just kind of a free action. I think we got EXP for that, so that's fine. Back out. We don't care about being a sweaty gamer nerd, at least for today. So 10 stamina is a little, like... I mean, whenever you're going into a boss that does... I mean, is gonna do, like, -4. It's kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna rest, so we'll give Jar of Blood. I think that's fine. So when we investigate the area where all the vents are connected, that's the final mystery, or that's the final thing here. Patina Ring is bad. We will sell it, or we'll throw it at him. We will definitely throw it at him. So we are gonna probably rest twice. Oh, it's my boy. Let's go. It's the fat rat being grabbed. You love to see it. Okay, so we're gonna rest twice, actually, because I believe in that meta, where if you rest once, you should rest twice, because you're losing out on Tireless. So investigate the hospital. Hopefully we don't get a stamina damage. Woo, let's go. Because the enemy is only going to be doing stamina damage, so we can get the most expensive one here. It's only -1 fun, so who cares? Check the vent. So because we... Okay, 3 is great. Because we rested... I will honestly just do that. Like, I do not care about... Do we get an automatic photo with flash disorienting the enemy every combat, or is it random, or why does it say this? Why does it why does Koichi sometimes... I'm not gonna finish that sentence because it could be taken entirely out of context, but why does Koichi sometimes use the camera automatically and sometimes doesn't? 33 power is normal, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 33 power is normal. Where's the combat action for the camera? It's right here? Minus 10 power? Yeah, if this actually worked, like, if this was actually correct, he'd be at 22. Or he'd be at 23, sorry. So that's strange. That's very strange. So, we can just kind of have some fun here. Like, we're in a good spot right now. So, we're probably gonna want to start bracing now. Like, look at this. This is incredible. Like, thank you, Spiral Hoodie. I really appreciate... Ooh, that's good. Thank you, Spiral Hoodie. Very cool. So, 1 stamina damage on the brace is pretty great. We've taken 4 damage in total. We're gonna take 5. So, 5 damage for a boss is fine. Like, just get absolutely dabbed on. So, with deduction... Yeah, it's a full 50. So, you get 30 for completing the mystery, and then deduction adds 20. And so if you do thorough investigation, that's 65 EXP per mystery. I think I actually underestimated deduction, but I kind of still stand by my general thoughts on it, which is like, you have to get it in the first couple of mysteries or it's bad. I mean, you know, maybe that's the wrong thing to say. But here we go. Quick thinking, because screw it, why not? We're already making all the checks, so let's just make our knowledge better. This is one of the great things about Koichi, is that his stats are so good that if you are lucky enough to get the Spiral Hood, and admittedly this is on a lot of characters, but if you're lucky enough to get the Spiral Hood, then your stats are just taken care of for the rest of the game. Because, like, 12 knowledge, 9 strength, 8 dexterity is just ridiculous. Like, it's insane. He starts at 5 dexterity, we have +2 from the hoodie, and then we get +1 from quick thinking. It's 8 dexterity. So even if we had the skill check in the lighthouse, it's not really... It's almost like having Miku's effect on a survivor, but your perception sucks. But perception's a bad stat anyways, so who cares? Like, this really is, like... I think, like... I do think that Koichi is one of the better characters in the game. The more that I play him, the more that I think this. So, we don't have roads closed, so we definitely do... Vigil's kind of risky, but we have such good stats that I think we can meme it. So I think this is fine. We do have a Hermit. Hermit can... Getting cadavered right off the bat is not fun. Like, here's the thing, it's entirely possible that we die here, but I think that as far as, like, we just have to get unlucky, right? Like, that basically is just how it comes down to, which you never really want to leave your run up to RNG, but, you know, it's like, we're negating a lot of the RNG by, having such good stats, but it's kind of like not our fault that we keep getting cadavered. Like, it's the mansion, so you kind of expect to get cadavered, but rifle through the cupboard, that sucks. Like, we might actually lose because we didn't get that, which is a little bit unfortunate. Like, there's no combat so far. Like, combat is not scary at all. We're gonna be perfectly fine with this. Admittedly, this is kind of scary, but because it's 20 health, but this is 8, 16. Technically, this is a kill, but if we miss, we die. So I think what we want to do is throw the meat cleaver. And then this would be 12, and then this would be... Yeah, he's dead. So, like, enemies are not, like, the scary part. Like, it's just getting cadavered. Which, when you get something like this, even though this is technically a lie, we only got +1, that's fine, it doesn't matter. Do we want to go for the ending A? I don't really think it matters. Like, we could just not do it. Like, I don't want to... I mean, we get a spell for this, right? Yeah, so we're gonna have to fight 2 people, but that's fine. They have terrible power ratings and their health is bad, and we're on desperation range for all of them. I mean, don't mind me. Don't have time to change equipment during combat, huh? Okay, so maybe she's actually, like, super strong, but her power level is terrible, and sure, if she has such low health, it doesn't matter. So, do we need the camera? I don't think we do. I don't think we need the camera at all. So, once again, we got 65 EXP. I don't know how does Thorough Investigation work here? We went against the Vigil Pamphlet, and we still got it. That's very weird. Store is closed, who cares? Literally, who cares? I don't care at all. We get the monument up. We can maybe use it, like, once. I don't think we even have to use it that many times, but... Oh, man, you want to get art knowledge up? We could. I think what we want to do is definitely equip the Demon Mask, for sure. But, get me... I think our knowledge is in a great spot right now. So, this is complete overkill. Like, this is absolutely ridiculous. Like, really, we're not worried about combat. We are exclusively worried about cadavers, and stamina cadavers are rare. There's, like, 1 in the city, and then there's, like, the sun. All my homies hate solar energy. We take vitamin D pills. Let's go, boys. Who needs the sun? Definitely want to chat. We could have gotten more EXP, but I don't trust the... We can go to the Witch's Tree one. See, that's a lie right there. Like, we don't have anything that is preventing us from getting reason. And that just didn't work for whatever... For whatever reason, we did not gain reason. Bad feeling literally does nothing. We are on Harbinger of Doom, so I think that... Because, I mean, Harbinger of Doom is supposed to be, like, harder skill checks, right? So this doesn't... We already have harder skill checks, so that bar doesn't mean anything. I think? Am I dumb? Am I the idiot? But, anytime we roll a, let's go to the... I don't really... Yo, we can't use that because we're on Timeline B, but, you know... We'll probably be fine. So, I mean, we're just gonna hashtag burn it all down, so it doesn't, Oh, we could jog, definitely. That's a little scary, I'm not gonna lie, but we have 2 voids! We're not on Ath Yelazath, so they're never getting used, but they exist for whatever reason. So we're done. We can go to the sea. We're gonna level up anyways, because it's 50, so there's no point in going to the seaside and then getting owned by reason. So we're just gonna go, like... We'll just hashtag burn it all down. Oh, it's formaldehyde jar. Let's go. We cannot desperation. For some reason, I thought we could. But, I mean, on the other hand, we can just kill him. We do 20 damage. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Doesn't matter. Oh, my God. We could actually, with the formaldehyde jar... I mean, we could literally... If we were cruel and unusual, we could feed Hermit to him, but let's just... We might be able to kick his ass, actually. But, I don't know. If we had improvise, we could, because our camera and bandage would do more damage thrown. But, we have technically... I mean, screw it. Let's go for the kill, dude. Why not? Cursed signs, nobody... I do not care about cursed signs at all. Let's just... get these up here in case we have to sacrifice stamina. Yeah, dude, let's do it. Let's meme him, dude. We have a 100%. We have a 100% hit chance. So he's winding up. He's gonna yeet us for like 5 damage at some point. So we do have to be careful for that. But if it all goes according to plan, he's dead next turn. So he strikes you. See, he's just dead, right? Yep, he's just dead. Yeah, that was not hard at all. We just dabbed on him. So, free fire axe, we're throwing that at Mr. Takahashi. I mean, hilariously, you wish, game, you wish. I actually think deduction... I'm actually coming around on deduction. Like, I think that deduction is actually very good. But I don't know. Like, some games deduction is incredible, and some games deduction is, like, god-awful. But let's get something you can actually see. And then, you know, why not just get more strength? Just, we are... Yeah, I think that the more that I play Koichi, the more that I think he's, like, one of the better characters in the game. Like, he's not, like, stupidly broken, and admittedly we have, like, the best item in the game right now, which can make any character, except for, like, Moriko, like, god tier. But, like, I really do think that Koichi is, like, the low of high tier. Like, he's not Aiko, he's not Mizuki, but he's, like, around Yashiro's level. He might actually be better than Yashiro, now that I think about it. Like, the only reason why I put Koichi so low, usually, is that his perks are god-awful, right? Like, Improvise is a meme. It's a fun meme, but it's a meme. And, like, Deduction is pretty much the only thing. Like, Reporter's Bag is hilariously horrible, right? Like, don't make me laugh about Reporter's Bag. That's just a terrible perk. But, you know, it's like... Improvise is a meme. Reporter's Bag is bad. Reporter's Bag is a joke. Fast Hands is an even bigger joke. Like, I don't care that right before combat we couldn't swap to the Demon Mask because whatever, it doesn't matter. Right, like, Fast Hands is... I would say that because it costs 100 EXP to get, and you're being deprived of another perk, that it's actually detrimental to your playstyle. But also, I'd just like to take a moment to say, nice. Alright, with that being said, let's go. I didn't even check the thing. Like, I don't care. Like, we're perfectly fine. It was Leech Girl, not to be confused with Infested Girl or Ribcage Woman. It was Leech Girl. And then it was Fear Festival. None of this matters. We're absolutely dabbing on everything here. If we wanted to, we could have had 8 Charisma as well, which, if the Charisma check was in play, I mean, it's on the board, but it's not in play, then we could have dabbed on that too. Like, this man cannot be stopped right now. Fear Festival. Okay, let me take off the Spiral Hood real quick. Okay, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. And then let's just give him one of these. Oh yeah, give him one of these. And by that, I mean, this is obviously being in the thumbnail. Like, this is incredible. Like, why would you not put this in the thumbnail? Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Koichi has dabbed on them, and I accidentally double-clicked and skipped through everything. So, thank you so much for watching. My name's been Webweaver, and I'll see you on the next episode of whatever you decide to watch next. I have a couple of large videos that I need to finish working on, but unfortunately I've been busy the last couple of days, calibrating and setting up my new monitor. And, well, I mean, that just took me, like, a few hours, but there have been some other stuff I've been busy with. That's just the discernible, disclosable information. But, your mission, whether you choose to accept it or not, is to, like and subscribe if you've made it this far. I mean, you don't have to. You can mission failed, I'll get them on the next episode, but, like, you know, it'd make me, it would make me happy. Shameless freaking plug, dude. But, no, it's absolutely crazy how fast the channel's been going. I'm just gonna Alt-Tab for a second here before ending the recording. Like, I just want to look at this, right? We started this year, here's the thing. I just want to... Another reason to hate Haddonfield. Brother, I already do. Don't worry about it. But we started this year, if I go to, like, the beginning of the World of Horror playthrough, or the World of Horror playlist, where is that? Down here? That's all the way down here. We started this year, March 1st. That's when we started doing this Let's Play. When we started doing the World of Horror Let's Play, we had, like, 20 subscribers. And now we have 182. That's, like, thank you guys so much. Like, it's absolutely crazy. It's absolutely crazy how fast this channel has been, like, blowing up. Like, maybe it doesn't seem like a lot, because you're used to seeing, like, big, like, 100,000, 200,000, 1 million. But I just want to put it into perspective. This is like... I mean, can you even name 182 people? Because I can't name, like... I couldn't name 60, right? Like, if you asked me to name every single person that I personally know, even, like, impersonally, like work, or, you know, like, an acquaintance, I would be able to, like, at most come up with, like, maybe, like, 30 or 40 people. But... And so that's just absolutely insane. Like, so that just blows me away. 700 people have watched the first episode of that series. Oh my god. That is absolutely crazy to me. Like, I almost can't even fathom that number. Like, again, like, as far as, like, YouTube goes, you know, you're used to seeing, like, I mean, one of the videos in my subscription feed right now is about Perks and Dead by Daylight. It's got 436,000 views. That is, if you think about it, mind-blowing. The human brain cannot comprehend the idea of 436,000 human beings who all have their own stories, their own lives, their own everything, congregating to watch a single video. That's insane. And so when I look at something like this, right, when I have like 700 people, like, let's look at the most recent episode that came out yesterday, all right? Let me scroll. No, why is it autoplaying? How dare you? I have autoplay turned off. Okay, episode, the fastest gun in the East, all right? Just muting this so it doesn't play again. 82 people have watched it at the time I have ended this recording. That is... Like, again, that would be double the amount of people that I could name in my life. That blows me away. Like, that, I am just completely, like, just fried right now. And so, thank you, like, seriously, thank you guys for the support a lot. Like, it's crazy. Like, even on the videos that don't do well, like, the Little Nightmares video, 14 views. That is still, like, Man, I would, on the spot, have trouble naming 14 people. That's crazy. Like, it blows me away every time. And I think it's a underrated aspect of content creation that people don't think about. Because it's just a number on the screen, right? But then you think about it, it's like, oh, that's another human being. And then it's like, oh god, what on earth is happening? You know, that's crazy. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you on the next episode of World of Horror, or whatever you decide to watch next. If there's, like, weird... Like, I hope that the resolution is fine. I really hope it is. I've never recorded at a like... Every time I recorded a 1920 by 1080 resolution, that's when we have the episodes where you can't see, like, the log, like the chat log. Like, it just is clipped into the ground and you can't see that. And so we're recording at a much bigger resolution than my old 1920 by 1200. Alright, so I hope you can actually see what's going on. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I have extended this video. I have finished climbing off the soapbox. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it as always. I'll see you on the next episode. Bye. Stay safe out there.